my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today I'm going to be trying out some new products from Rare Beauty. They just released their new Stay Vulnerable collection, and there are 3 new makeup products in this little collection. I like the way they set this up. I'm going to show you some photos over here. They came out with cream blushes, glossy lip balms, and then a liquid eyeshadow. I didn't pick up any of the liquid eyeshadows, but all 3 of these products were released in 5 different shades. All the shades coordinate across all 3 product formulations, so you can get a really easy monochromatic look. I think this is a great idea. It definitely fits with the Rare Beauty brand. Seems like it would be really user-friendly no matter what your comfort level is with using makeup. Even more beginner makeup users could be really comfortable with a setup like this, especially with products that can be more intimidating, like cream blushes and liquid eyeshadows. Definitely something I was interested in trying out. I love cream cheek products and I love tinted lip balms, so these are 2 of my absolute favorite makeup products. I'm not crazy about liquid eyeshadow, so I didn't go for any of those, especially because those liquid eyeshadows are $20 a piece. The blushes are $21 a piece, and then these glossy tinted lip balms are $18 each. Both of these products are marked as cruelty-free and vegan, so my cruelty-free and vegan friends, rest assured you are good to go with these. So first, let's talk about the glossy lip balm. I picked up 3 out of the 5 shades. The 2 I don't have are rose and berry. I went with neutral, apricot, and mauve. And the apricot shade is the one that I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video. But I am going to go ahead and just show you lip swatches of all 3 of these shades.
What if I told you I couldn't stay? Take me or leave me. You can still walk away. What if I told you this love won't be easy? Will you still be here? Is this real? Will you still be here if I say how I feel?
I also want to show you a swatch on my arm of all 3 of these lip balms side by side. That way you can see the colors next to each other. I think it's a little bit easier to tell the similarities and differences this way versus a lip swatch where it's a little bit more difficult to tell the difference. Due to the nature of this product, I don't think these look incredibly different on my lips. I'm not going to go as far as to say they all look exactly the same, they're exact dupes, what a scam, or anything like that. I do think there are some slight differences here, but just due to the type of product this is, you're not going to be able to tell a huge difference, especially between mauve and neutral. I think those 2 just look pretty much the same on my lips. So my recommendation would be to pick one or the other, mauve or neutral, but you definitely don't need both. This does have a very, very slight sweet scent to it. I really have to get my nose close to it to be able to detect any sort of fragrance. This is not an overwhelmingly cake battery type of sweet scent. It's really subtle. It's almost a floral vanilla, but it's very, very, very lightly scented. The Rare Beauty lip products have a flat side. It's a very interesting packaging shape, very unusual. It's really useful because with this flat side, when you set these down, they won't roll away. They can't roll away because they're flat on one side. I will say it could just be because I'm not used to this type of shape. I'm used to a round tube. I don't love it. It's just not very comfy. This isn't the type of thing that I would want to put into a pocket or anything like that. But it is useful for not rolling off the table, so I guess it's kind of a give and take. Personally, I don't love it, but I understand it. Another thing that I don't love is the applicator. This has a very thin, pointy doe foot wand applicator. This is the type of applicator, personally, I would like to see on a matte liquid lipstick or something along those lines, where you're really concerned about detail work and you want to make sure you get nice crisp lines and you're worried about getting your Cupid's bow even. For a product like this, I don't really need a precision applicator. This is very sheer. It's more of a lip balm type of product. I would like to see something a little bit more substantial. I think a flexible flat paddle applicator would have been better for this particular product. Packaging critique aside, I do really like the formulation of this product. This is the type of thing that I'm happy to invest $18 in, because I'm gonna reach for this product and I'm gonna use it until it's gone and I'm gonna love it and my lips are gonna look cute and glossy and a little bit tinted, but I'm really getting that hydration factor. I have dry skin, I have dry lips. I definitely want a lip balm at all times. So I know I was a little bit critical of the packaging, but formula wise, this is super comfortable. It's the right amount of tint. I do feel like I'm getting some color on the lips, but the majority of what it's doing for me is hydrating, and it just feels like a good skincare product, but also it looks cute. And that's really all I can ask for out of a lip product. Now let's talk about these cream blushes. This is the Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush. I picked up 2 shades, Nearly Neutral and Nearly Mauve. So here are the 2 shades side by side in the pan. This one is Nearly Neutral, which I'm wearing on my cheeks today. And then this one is Nearly Mauve. I really like this packaging. It's very sleek, it's very cute, it feels modern, and it doesn't feel overworked. I like the simplicity of it. It is a heavy-duty plastic packaging, so it doesn't feel cheapy at all. It feels like it's gonna hold up. It feels pretty durable. There's a little mirror inside the compact, and then there's a magnetic closure, and it makes a very satisfying magnetic closure sound. First thing I want to do is show you a little swatch of both of these blushes side by side on my arm. I do think these look a little bit too similar for my liking. I wish there was a little bit more shade difference between the neutrals and the mauves. It's the same thing that I noticed with the lip gloss. I was thinking that the mauve would be a little bit more purpley than it is, and I was thinking that the neutral would be not quite so pinky but have more of a brown undertone. Next, I want to show you me actually applying this blush, and then I'll give you all my thoughts on it at the end. I'm going to be applying the shade called Nearly Neutral today, and my preferred method for cream blushes is to just use my finger. I like to tap finger in there and then kind of tap it on the back of my hand first to see what it looks like, what kind of pigmentation is coming out, how easy is it to blend, and then I just started building up on the cheeks. And I will say this took quite a bit of layering to get to the amount of pigmentation that I really wanted. So here's a look at one cheek with a little bit of this Nearly Neutral blush on it, and then you can see that side by side with a cheek with no blush at all. So that way you can get an idea for actually how visible this pigmentation is. And keep in mind, I'm doing probably 4 layers to get this amount of pigmentation out of this blush. So of course you gotta even out both sides. I noticed that the cream to powder action on this formula seems pretty much immediate. As soon as I blend it out, it feels dry to the touch. It does not feel any amount of tackiness or dewiness at all, and I think that the finished look looks a lot like powder blush. I think you could tell from the demo and also just from how my makeup looks on camera right now that this blush looks cute, it looks good, it feels fine, it looks fine. I will say that I prefer the liquid blush from the initial Rare Beauty release over these melting blushes, and every cream blush that I use now has to sort of live up to the Fenty Freestyle cream blush, which is one of my favorite, not just cream blushes of all time, but just one of my favorite blushes ever. I think it was one of the best products that released in 2020. Formula-wise, this just really isn't quite there for me. I realize that this is probably intentionally a little bit more of a soft look, but this just took a little bit too much building up for me. It looks really natural, it looks really skin-like. It just doesn't look or feel very exceptional or spectacular. I think I would be just as happy using just a powder blush. It does dry all the way down. It doesn't feel tacky at all. For me, I just want a little bit more dewiness, a little bit more of a hydrating feel when I'm going to use a cream cheek product. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a powder blush. And this just looks and feels like I'm wearing a powder blush. It's not bad by any means. It's just, if I was gonna go and spend $21, I would much rather buy a Fenty blush than this Rare Beauty one. I really like the packaging. I like the idea. I just think the shade range is a little bit lacking. The formula is just very middle of the road for me. While I don't love the blush product, I do really like this glossy balm. I am for sure gonna keep using this. I would definitely recommend this product, just probably not so much gonna recommend this one. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these products. Did you pick up anything from this Stay Vulnerable collection? Do you have any of these items on your wish list? Did you have a totally different experience? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Is that really loud? It's the heat. My office is in the basement and it is very cold down here. What? Okay, let's try this again. Something I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm very distracted by my own eyeshadow right now, honestly. Anyway, except for a different applicator. Sorry, Selena. I can't be the only one that is just endlessly entertained by that. I painted my nails pink to match this packaging. I know it's not an exact match like I usually go for, but I was going for more of like a pink, neutral, monotone vibe. So hopefully you can still appreciate it. It does kind of match this blush color though. Yeah. Okay. Focus. I was thinking that the it's just a little mediocre for me. It's not, I'm not hating on it. Sorry, Selena. Like, she cares. She's not watching my channel.